I was saying, man, it's an honor to be out here with not only just my partner out here, man. He's not just a friend. He's a great artist, and I've respected his grind. He's been around some of the greatest, the biggest, and guess what? He stayed humble. He don't feel entitled to anything. He stayed down, still putting in his work and doing what he's supposed to do, taking a long way, trying to make his own path, create his own name. That's why I respect JPettta MAN. Out of most of the young artists coming out of Atlanta, this man stay in his lane and trying to be something he ain't, and I respect that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You already know, man. I respect you being who you are.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So let's jump right into it, Jay. You got anything out right now, man? You want to tell the folks out?
I just dropped a new single, Gushy. It's on most platforms. You can check that out. Type in Gushy, G-U or S-H-Y, Gushy. And that's the newest single I just put out. You can check me out on YouTube. JPettta MAN, that's JPetttaMAN. Type that in on YouTube. You're gonna pull up a lot of my videos, songs, just different content. That's how it's going.
Yes, sir. That's his latest single. And when y'all type in that name, y'all gonna see this man got catalog, got records for records after records that this man been crafting and producing himself. Ain't had no investors. Ain't nobody really just sign him, put the bread by. He just been believing in himself and putting in that craft and working faithfully, taking a long way.
No, for sure.
So right now, how many records would you say you have out right now, Jay?
I got projects on the internet. Now, if you just talking DSPs, I say roughly about. I did a whole project with one of my partners from Louisiana. Shout out to City Boy. But we did a project together, so that's on DSPs. It's called A Whole Lot of Vibes. And then as far as like my solo records, probably got about seven, something like that. If you just look it up. But I got videos, certain songs. It just really be how I feel, bro. Like I do this at will. Like, you know what I'm saying? How I feel.
That's the advantage of being a real, true, independent artist and really investing into yourself and believing into yourself. You know, that's why this is the long way. What it really takes to make it. There's no shortcuts. You know, so that's why, like I said, against honor, not only have my partner on here, but his story is incredible. We've known each other for about 20 years now. Back then, what did your dream look like, and how has it changed over time?
Back then, the dream was still like the same as it is now. Like you were doing it because it was fun. You were doing it because you was around other talent that inspired you to get better, if that makes sense. So like the dream then, it was fun. It was fun then, and we're trying to just keep it fun now. You know, that's why a lot of the music I put out is fun, up tempo for like women, because I want folks to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like that's always been one thing. Like showcase the talent, but still have fun, because when it start to feel like work, it don't be fun no more.
And that's dope, because I know you already got your 9 to 5. You put in your own grind, you do your own thing. So when you do this, it's more like something you do for enjoyment, and just so happen it pays.
I work everywhere. Anywhere I can work, I'm working. I'm somewhere working. Just know I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of way I'm just working. Like I'm literally, I just never know what I'm gonna do. Like I just dropped the single 2 weeks ago. I just felt like it. You know what I'm saying? I go off of how I feel. Not like it's no pressure to do what somebody else wants you to do. I do what I want to do.
And that's what I'm saying, and that's what makes it fun for you, because you're independent,
for sure.
and that's your fun. That's how you have your fun. You feel me?
Nah, for sure.
I like that. And a lot of people quit to chasing music after. A lot of people quit chasing music after a few years. What made you stay committed to the craft when success didn't happen overnight? And guys, listen, this is real, authentic. This last minute, so I just drew down the quick questions right quick. So a lot of these things, I am reading right off the phone. So I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. This is the long way. Y'all know I'm just getting warmed up and really getting this going. So I'm gonna keep it 1,000. That's what make me Frank the long way, because I ain't trying to be fake. This is who I am. I got my accent. I ain't from this country. Y'all already know my story. So y'all gonna have to work with me on this one, because this last minute, like I said, I had to catch my bro before he fly out in the morning. You know what I mean? He came in for a concert, went in and out. That's how he do it. So please bear with me, work with me here, y'all. A lot of people quit chasing their music after a few years. Yeah. What made you stay committed to your craft when success did not come overnight?
You stay down with it just because of what you. It's a few things like, okay, so you invest a lot of time and money in the music. If you don't know that, then you already headed in the wrong direction. It takes a lot of time and money to garnish the attention, you know what I'm saying, that you're trying to get from people. It's just so oversaturated with so many people thinking that, you know, you can do it. So it takes time and bread. Like, if you don't understand that, then hey man, you're gonna have to start from somewhere else. You're gonna scratch. If you don't understand, you're gonna need some money and some time. So I definitely invest a lot of time, a lot of money, but just seeing people reaction to your music too is like, that's a thrill, like a high to see something that you created like by others, you know what I'm saying? So like, those some of the things that make me stay down for as long as I've been doing music. Like, just stay down because you like the reaction that what you created gave, you know what I'm saying?
I like that, because that carries right on to the next question I have for you. You've worked with the legendary, our boy, our partner, Swamp Izzo. I know you even have a better relationship with him than I do. You've been on the road with him. You've worked with him personally, road manager, assist him in any way you can. So what is it like working with a legendary like Swamp Izzo in the music industry, and what have he teach you about the music industry that most independent artists never learn? That most independent artists never learn?
Sure. It ain't work for me. Like, that's my brother. Like, sure. I love Swamp, man. It's just it's a journey. Like, it's like the long way, like you said, bro. Like, you gotta understand. Like, it's a journey, and whatever you doing. So I'm gonna be supportive of my loved ones, and I'm gonna get that in exchange. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Jay, repeat that one more time. A lot of these dudes think because you're around somebody like Swamp Izzo, it's supposed to be work, it's supposed to be blessing, it's supposed to be smooth for you. But let's repeat what you just said again, man.
Nah,
that's
like,
the real part about you. That's why I rock with you alone.
You gotta support like the people you rock with, the people you love, the people you support. You gotta really do that. And a lot of people don't really support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, demand that. You know what I'm saying? It's really supposed to come natural. But it's okay to demand just reciprocation with the love and support. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you don't want to do that, then you might want to distance yourself and get away from that. But that ain't how we coming where I'm from. Like, man, all my people, we lock in. Like, we support each other. We there for each other. Like, that how you gotta have some type of foundation, a core of people that support what you're doing and hearing what you're saying when you speak. You know what I'm saying? That's important.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We both came through that Making Moves studio on Bankhead. What was the environment like, and how did being around the culture shape your career?
Making Moves studio. Shout out to Bear. That's Bear Studio. Bear had a company called Making Moves ENT. Short story about Bear. Bear get money. Bear's the boss in the room. You know what I'm saying? Bear get money all types of ways. So I always take my
shout out to my brother Bear.
I love Bear, man. Love and respect, man. But yeah, it's a lot of memories in that studio. A whole lot of memories, bro. Like, from going up there at a young age and actually paying for studio time, recording, to them actually liking my talent and wanting to work with me just further, that's what solidified like all our relationships. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Corey. It's all of us like we grew like a bond over time. You know what I'm saying? Cause we were doing the same thing, like music, hustling, whatever you were doing. So you built the bond some kind of way with each other. And to this day, like, man, I still check on them folk, or I see them folk, or it's some type of you know what I'm saying, connection with everybody that was once upon a time in that circle. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yes, sir, because that's kind of like a clubhouse for us. Whatever you was doing at the end of the day, we all, whether you was doing music or not, whether you was getting a haircut or not, we all came through there and was able to chill, felt safe, and chop it up. You know, Bankhead wasn't the safest place back then, but we felt safe when we was all around each other, like a clubhouse for us,
right? Time, and many years too. Not just a couple, like many years, like being right there. It was dope though, for sure.
And a lot of people don't even know, man. The Longway started from over there, man. Stack Money Boyz came up with that hit. I fuck with you the Longway, the Longway. Had the whole city saying the Longway. And that's how this whole Longway movement, Longway Podcast, Longway Fontos, Longway Cigars, Longway Papers, and Crush Robbers, Rolling Trays, etc. We're going on. It all started from one song on Bankhead on the west side, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Was there a moment when you seriously thought about walking away from the music, and what kept you going?
Nah, I never thought about walking away, because like I said, I always did it or do it when I want to, you know what I'm saying? And the dream never dies. Like, you always thinking about doing more. And whatever you doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm doing right here. That's what I'm doing over here. That's what I'm doing. Wherever you at or what you doing, you know what I'm saying? You got to do it to the best of your ability and to your discretion. Don't let nobody rush you, make you feel like you got to do what somebody else doing, or you not doing.
Keep up with the Joneses.
Bro, you don't got to be like nobody. You live your life how you want to. You don't got to copy. Oh yeah, they said, man, you don't got to do nothing. I'm just putting you down like you. You live how you want to live out here, man. Like, folk got it confused. You don't got to do what nobody else doing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. If a young artist came to you today looking for shortcuts to success, what would you tell them?
I'd tell them do the work. Do the work. Like, have fun, but do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it take a lot of time and work to build relationships in the music industry, music business. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you can, it ain't about who you know, it's about who know you.
Exactly.
You
know There's no shortcuts in this music industry, unless you got boku money, and even then that takes some time.
And it's about who you know too, but it's more about who know you. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to build with people in this for it to work for you. Can't come in and just say, forget everybody. Like, you gonna have a hard time navigating with that type of attitude. You know what I'm saying? You can't Debo your way into business. You think you got some muscle? Okay, cool. Get what? You finna scare all the money away. Don't nobody want to do business with people they feel uncomfortable around.
Hey, don't mean to interrupt you. I learned the hard way. Back then, I had me a little bit of money 15, 20 years ago. I thought I could buy my way in the industry. And you can't do that neither. Because they going to just take your money and send you the wrong way. Yeah. Pay for radio here.
Then you going the wrong way.
Yes, sir.
They're going to take your money, then you going the wrong way. Like,
yes,
sir. They're going to get you out of here.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what happens. I kept telling that I made a little bit of money. Think I'm going to buy up the radio, spend a little money, pay here, this DJ play the record. No, sir. It's all about building relationship, taking the long way. One handshake at a time. That's one thing I learned from my boy Swamp Izzo. He told me, man, that handshake, one handshake at a time take you a long way. Then anything else could get you, any dollar could get you. That relationship, like JPetttaMAN just said, that handshake, it is what it is. You understand me? What is one of the biggest misconceptions people have about being a rapper and building a real career in the music industry?
That anybody can do it. Like, it's cool to do it for fun, but you must be able to showcase the talent and sell something. So you gotta show how good you are. Like, at some point, I don't care how you do it, but you gotta show how good you are. So if nobody likes your stuff, like, bro. You're going in the wrong. And if you get a couple people, you might be going in the right way. You get a lot of people, then you know you're going the right way. So you just gauge it based off of like how you put the music out and people reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Base it on your own pace. Stay in your own lane,
for
man.
For sure, always stood out, man. Always stand out. Always stood out for sure.
Okay. Looking back over the last 20 years, what's one sacrifice you made that nobody saw but made all the difference?
The sacrifices you make is more mental than anything, bro. Like, you make a mental sacrifice. It's kind of like how we was talking earlier off camera, like with gambling. You at a casino and you put your money in this what you call it? Slot machine. You put your money in this slot machine and you just not hitting the jackpot. That's the same thing when
you keep feeding it.
And you keep putting money into this slot machine that ain't let you hit the jackpot yet. It's the same thing with the music, so you really gotta believe that you gonna win. Like anybody sitting at a slot machine, in their mind they believe they gonna win. That's the only reason you sitting there. So you gotta be this delusional to wanna do music and say, well, I'm gonna win.
Facts. That's a good way to put it, man. That's a good way to put it, Pedda Man. Finish this sentence for me, Pedda Man. The long way is?
The long way is God's way. The long way is move at your own pace. Move on God's time. You don't have to do it. Nobody telling you got to do. It just worked for them that way. What worked for you might not work for me. So like all that remixing and copying and jacking swag, man, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. So be original. That's some advice I give a young. Be original. Be yourself. Be original.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
If y'all know that's my saying. The long way is God's way, man. And I learned the hard way from everything I've been through in my life, from getting shot, facing double murder charges, indictments, and all type of different things, catching a few DUIs, having a stroke, getting hit by a train last year. You know, I had to learn the long way is God's way. And it's something we learn in every step along the way, you know? If you could sit back with the 20-year-old you version of yourself at Make You Move Studio on Bankhead, what's the one piece of advice you would give him that would change everything?
Don't waste no time. Like, don't waste no time. Like, it'll never be the perfect moment for you to do nothing. It's never the perfect moment to do nothing. So just try it. If it go, it go. Don't waste no time, because you will waste a lot of time in your life thinking it got to be done at a certain time, and that's not true. You're going to waste a lot of time that way. Just do it. Just do it and then roll with the results. That's what I would tell myself.
I like that answer, Pedda Man. I really do. What happened that taught you that, bro? Be honest. What happened to you that taught you that?
Shit, wasting time. Like, that's what let me know. Like, bro, you wasted a lot of time, like not putting out music or thinking it was gonna be a right time to do this or do that. And bro, you could have just kept showcasing the talent even more. Even though we loaded like with the records, it's still like, bro, you could have showed more in the past. You could have showed more. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. You could have showed people more.
Yeah, yes, sir, man. A lot of people don't understand that, man. That it really wasted time and doubting yourself. It took me like at least before COVID, I was talking about starting this podcast. Cause I started a long way, like 2015, 2016. Me and my partner, JPettta DVDs, that on DVD when he was going around interviewing artists. He was the first one to actually put the magazine idea on DVDs, because back then there wasn't no YouTubes, there weren't no World Star. He was going around to all the big hip hop events and interviewing artists. He was the first ones to actually do that. So I was like, man, we need to bring that back. We was talking about it, but I just kept procrastinating, kept bullshitting, and then COVID hit. Then life be lifing. Money ain't coming in like it used to, stroke, all kind of shit. And we just procrastinate and waste time on things that we know we should be doing, right? And we still take our time, man. We got all the time in the world, man. So I want to wrap it up, y'all. I just want to let y'all know this was not just a regular sit-down interview, even though I know my man got to get ready to go to this concert and come out here, handle his business, do what he came out here to do. I appreciate him taking the time, chop it up with me the long way.
You know,
again, Pedta Man, tell him all your handle, your social media information.
Yup. Follow me on all social media, Pedta Man, PETTAMAN, or you can put the J in front of that, JPetttaMAN. It's gonna pull right up all the socials. YouTube, check out my new single, Gushy. Yeah, man, I look forward to seeing more visuals from me.
And like I said, y'all never know when you might see him somewhere around the world with Swamp Izzo.
Or Dolo.
Or Dolo doing his own thing. Like, he's out here.
We outside, baby. We outside,
yes, sir.
Man. We move around we want to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. That's what I love most about this man. He do what he gotta do for himself, but guess what? He's also there for his family, his loved ones, and his friends when it's time to be there too, man. Sure. So, Pedta Man, again, congratulations, bro. And keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you, man. And I know you don't smoke them Fontos, so I'm gonna leave you a couple of them Longway papers.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And I just want to let y'all know that's one of our sponsors is a smartphone leash. It's a phone leash that is attached to your phone that keep you from losing your phone or dropping or breaking it. And these are our sponsors. I'm gonna keep shutting them out. Yeah, I can't forget where it all started from. The Long Way.
Yes, sir.
We out. Oh yeah, y'all, we can't forget one last thing, guys. There's no shortcut to the top. The long way is what it takes to make it. No shortcuts. Let's go. Everybody wants the success, but is not willing to put in the work and take the long way to get there. Remember that, y'all. Come from your boy Frank Longway and your boy Jay Pedman himself.
Yes,
straight from Atlanta,
yes,
Miami's old. We here in Vegas in the desert.
Yes, sir.
We working.